You might be wondering whether you need to have multiple specialties in order to offer an intensive. It's certainly not a requirement for intensive therapy, but you might consider exploring specializations as you develop your intensive-based practice. While the toolbox of modalities can be super fun to experiment with, you also want to be selective about how you combine different training techniques. Just because you have a particular tool in your toolbox doesn't mean you need to use it. Remember, you're crafting a therapeutic experience for your client. You don't want to confuse them with many different techniques that lack some kind of cohesive story that your client can't follow. Return to that therapeutic narrative and make sure that the techniques and modalities you choose serve the story your client is traveling through. There's danger in offering a particular tool just for the sake of doing something different. Stan Tatkin, author of What Every Therapist Ought to Know, says, "You can use all of these tools, but you have to use them in accordance with your narrative. Otherwise, people get confused." Here we're using things in service of our therapeutic narrative. Tatkin also cautions the use of variation is not the same as eclecticism, and he believes therapists ought to know the difference. He states, "A lot of this has to do with the mental organization of the therapist, one that is coherent and fully organized and focused."